Being a gamer, it wasn't strange for me to stay up all night in front of my computer killing zombies or reading fanfiction. This is what I did every night, thanks to my snacks, energy drinks, and my faithful gaming setup. But one day, I got bored of all of this. It became sort of like a routine. I tried to go to sleep, but of course I couldn't. So I had to find something to keep me entertained. Well, if the internet and the video games couldn't do that, why not explore the deep web? I started browsing different websites and nothing seemed to appeal to me until I saw something that looked like an ad. Stay up the longest and win $5,000. Really? I thought. That money might as well be mine. I clicked on the ad, and it redirected me to a simple website consisting of a chat room. I just had to create a username, and I was in the race to win $5,000. The camera and the microphone had to be activated throughout the entire duration of the contest, and there were no bathroom breaks. Seemed simple enough. As I waited for the competition to start, I surrounded myself with energy drinks, some empty bottles for you-know-what, and snacks. I could also access the webcam of the other participants, and they could do the same with mine. For the next couple of days, I started to rewatch some shows I loved to pass the time, and everything was great. A few of the participants left the competition in silence, though. Being bored, I started to click on the other webcams so I could check out my competition. After some browsing, I saw someone who was about to fall asleep in the chair, so I decided to wait. Not long after, he did just that, and I thought to myself, another one bites the dust, as I chuckled before taking a sip of Red Bull. But just before I went back to my show, the guy woke up and started to hold his chest with both hands. He screamed in another language, but I could clearly see he was in pain. I continued watching and blood started to come out of his eyes. It was horrific. A few more screams and his head fell on his desk before his webcam disconnected. What happened? I asked myself. What the fuck is this? I started to switch between webcams and more people died right before my eyes. One after another, having seizures and screaming before their final scream indicated their death. I screamed and tried to call somebody, but my phone wasn't working. It had no reception. Another day passed, and there were still 3 people in the race. Not for the money, but for life. And soon, there was just me and another guy who didn't speak English. I tried to talk to him, but it was useless. We were both looking at each other and waiting. My head started to feel as heavy as a chair. I could barely keep it up. I drank another can of Red Bull, and that seemed to help a little. But I was dehydrated and felt overall like I was just about to pass out. Luckily for me, the other guy just fell off his chair, and the next thing I heard was a scream that seemed to come from the depths of hell. The webcam went dark, and a robotic voice started talking to me. Congratulations, you won. Good luck next week. Next week? I asked, but I didn't get a response. At the bottom of the page, I could see in fine print that every winner will have to participate every week for the next 2 months. Before I could do anything or react in any way, I passed out from the exhaustion. See you next week.